Now let's check objective C, how to round the decimals. Let's check the example. So if we want to round this decimal to the nearest hundredths, which means we keep 2 decimal places, right? Places. Nearest hundredths, so we keep 2 decimal places. So how can we do this? We should check the third decimal place. So here it will be 6. If this number is greater than 5 or equal to 5, we just add 1 to the second, because this one is greater than 5, so we should add 1 to the second places. So that will be 7.83 is our answer. Okay, let's check another example. But if it's less than 5, then we just keep 2 decimal places and drop the remaining part. So which means if we have this 7, 2, 4, 5, and we still need to round it to the nearest hundredths, so which means we should keep 2 decimal places. So we check the third place, this number 4. 4 is less than 5, so we just automatically drop the remaining part and do not add 1 to the second places. So that will be round to 7.82 is our final answer. Let's check another one. If we want to round this decimal to the nearest 10th, so which means we only need to keep 1 decimal place, right? So it will be like this one. We only need to check the second place. So it's 3, then it's less than 5. We drop all of this and do not add 1 to 9. So we will get this. Okay, but if we have this one, and we still want to round it to the nearest 10th, which means our final answer will be 1 decimal place. So we check the second decimal place. It will be 5, right? It is greater than or equal to 5, so we need to drop this, but need to add 1 to this, so it will be 10. So our final answer will be 2.0. Okay, we should add 1 because the second place is 5, so it's greater than or equal to 5. We should add 1 to 9. We will get 10. Then we add another 1 to the first number, so we will get 2.0. All right, the next objective will be objective D. We want to write fractions as decimals. Fractions to decimals. Okay, we just do the division actually. Let's check the example. We want to write 1/4 to a decimal. So remember, we already know the fraction bar is just the same as the division sign. So we can treat it as the division. 1/4 is equal to 1 divided by 4. So we can use the long division to do this thing. Okay, so we added the decimal place here. So first it's 0. And so we can easily get the answer is 0.25. Okay, let's check another one. If we want to switch this fraction as a decimal, let's see. If we want to write 4/5 into a decimal, we can write it as 4 divided by 5, right? Then we use long division to do it. We can add decimal place, a decimal point here. Then we will say here 4 divided by 5 is not enough. Then we move to here. It's 40 divided by 8. It will be, if you divide by 5, it will be 8. So our final answer will be 0.8. Okay. We can try another one. If it's, let's see, it's 6/5. We want to change this decimal to the, change this fraction into the decimal. That will be like 6 divided by 5. So we still do the division. So it will be 5 here. Don't forget your decimal point. So our answer is 1.2. Okay, the last objective, E, is about percent to decimal. And go back decimal to percent. Let's first check the right percent to the decimal. Here we have 25%, and we want to change it to the decimal. So we know percent, 25% is just 25/100. So it just like we only need to write 25 first, then switch the decimal point to left twice because it's 2 zeros. So we move the decimal point to left twice. So about 22.6%. It's just like we can write 2.6 first. Then only need to change your decimal point. We only need to move it to twice. So your final position of will be here. So our answer will be 0.02. Okay. Let's check another one. 1.95%. So first we write down 1.95 and make sure if you want to change the percent to decimal, you need to drop the percent sign, but you need to move your decimal point twice to the left. So here is your new decimal point. 1, 2, yeah. So your answer is 0.0195. Okay. Now we try to write the decimal as a percent. We want to change it backward this time to from decimal to percent. Let's see some number. If this one, we write down 0.5. If we want to add the percent sign, we should automatically change the decimal point to right twice. 1, 2. So it will be here. So our final answer will be 85. Okay? And let's check another one. 1.25. If we want to change this decimal to the percent, so we only need to switch our decimal point to right twice, one time, twice. So it will be here. Then add the percent sign. So it will be 125%. All right, I guess that's all for the first week. First week we finished the review chapter. Next week we're gonna start the chapter 1.